Okay, Rory, so without further ado, what did you make of the game today? It was very end-to-end, finished 2-2. Thought you played very well. What's your own thoughts on the performance?
I think as a team, we started the game very well. Our objective today was trying to create as much chances as possible, get our front three, getting at their defence, getting in behind, getting in front of them, working as the three, interchanging and creating lots of opportunities, and I thought we'd done that well. Maybe in the first 45 minutes and then maybe 15 minutes into the second half, which allowed us to get 2 goals up, which I think we deserved. Obviously, we gave them a few chances to be fair, but that's through us pushing the game forward and a bit open in our defence. But that's what we kind of wanted to do today. Obviously, not give them chances, but we wanted to be more expansive and score goals.
Yeah.
And obviously, they grabbed their 2 goals later on, which was not great for us. But
definitely. I mean, did you think 2-2 overall was a fair reflection of the game as a whole? Because you mentioned there, of course, we dominated the first half. Hartlepool got 2 goals. Like what you maybe say is against the run of play. Is 2-2 a fair result? Do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think they had a few chances in the first half, maybe a couple more in the second half. I think their first goal was a bit of a lucky one, which gives them a bit of confidence and kind of puts us back on the back foot and think, oh no. And then I think that showed in our game afterwards. We didn't kind of affect their defence as much as we should have again. Even though I think we created, myself and Harry, we had 2 good opportunities to make it 3-1, which looking back, we definitely should have taken. And then it was because we didn't, they went down the other and then scored again.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, obviously you recently rejoined Sutton United after 2 years in Dundee. What would you say are the main differences between style of play in the Panorama National League and the SPFL?
SPFL was obviously the Premier League, so all teams want to play. Get the ball down, play. You're playing against Celtic, Rangers, they just want to get the ball down and play and just create chances and score goals, and the players that they've got at their disposal is incredible. You know what I mean? So obviously coming back to Sutton, playing in the National League, teams play a bit different. Obviously some teams want to kick it, some teams want to play, but a lot of teams mix it up. So it's very different to when I was here the first time. I think teams kind of not sussed us out, Sutton now, but they've kind of come here and play a bit different against us.
Yeah.
But I think we've kind of rose to that, and we know how to play against teams now when we create good chances, and we've got a good thing here.
Certainly, I mean, you obviously just said there it's a Premier League in Scotland, therefore there are quite a few high-profile players. Who would you say, did you learn from any in particular up in Scotland? I know obviously Kenny Miller was at Dundee, Neil McCann was a manager. What would they like to work with on a daily basis?
To be fair, I think Neil McCann was probably the best thing for me going up there, working under a manager like that, especially because he was a winger as well. I think our manager here, his relationship, even to this day, still fantastic. We speak weekly. He's a fantastic person. Him and Graham Gartland, his assistant, fantastic man. Yeah, fantastic. We had a great squad, great team, and working with him was one of the best things in my career so far, to be honest.
Brilliant. I mean, obviously there was Stephen Cocker, who has played for England. So I mean, you go from, I suppose, the kind of plethora of good players up in Scotland to equally as good players here. And it's interesting to know that obviously there's correlations between the quality of both leagues. Is that something you agree with?
Yeah, I do think so. Because there's teams here that want to play, and especially our team, we've got players in our dressing room that's played at a very high level as well. So it's not much difference in terms of player by player, but in terms of I would say opposition players, maybe you're playing against, obviously, as I said, Celtic, Rangers, Aberdeen. Not a lot of players in this league can obviously compare to some of those players individually, so it's a bit different in terms of that. But in terms of work ethic and team spirit and that, I don't think it's a lot different.
Brilliant. And going back to today's game, of course, we can use this as a springboard for Tuesday, some big game on Tuesday.
Definitely.
What's your thoughts going forward then?
Yeah, definitely we can use today as a springboard, because we created so many chances. As a front three, as a strike force and a midfield team. We went out there today and we executed the manager's game plan, and we we deserved the win. We didn't get it, but Tuesday we're gonna go out there and get the victory.
Onwards and upwards. Thank you very much, Roarie.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.